Hundreds of acres of land in Salem are on fire. Hear all about the brush fires affecting the state of Massachusetts.
Downtown Kent came alive for the first of 2 Halloween weekends. We'll give you the recap of what went on and how people celebrated this spooky season.
See how Elon Musk's $1 million sweepstakes is landing him in legal trouble in the state of Pennsylvania.
Target is making things easier for you to host Thanksgiving this year. We'll tell you all about more of the $20 meal deal as Kent Stater TV starts right now.
This is Kent Stater TV.
Hello everybody and welcome to the Monday Kent Stater TV newscast. I'm Josh Aponte.
And I'm Anthony Leonardi.
Well, it's officially spooky season and our local zombie Michael Neenan was on the scene.
Michael, we're curious. Who are you going to be for Halloween?
You know, guys, I haven't quite decided what to be for this Thursday, but last weekend I actually went out as a reporter to get an idea of what downtown Kent is like during the Halloween season. For this year's Halloween weekend, downtown Kent came alive for the occasion. During the day, the Haunted Alley Market in Acorn Alley brought in businesses who added their own All Hallows Eve themed twist to the table.
So my best friend lives in Kent and we walk around these events all the time, and we were just always curious on like how do you get in, because I've always wanted to be an artist. That's always been like my huge thing.
It's a cozy travel pillow that's bone shaped to go along with our pet theme. We have candy corn, we have ghost, we have pumpkin, and they are actually all on special for Halloween this weekend.
Some vendors came from across Northeast Ohio to sell their spooky-themed products.
I made the mystery cauldrons for the Halloween market, so there's a fall-scented body butter in there, lip balm, nail oil, and then some fun little stickers and crystals.
While some businesses thrived during the day, other parts of downtown came alive at night. Students and alumni dressed up to visit downtown Kent's bar scene.
My buddy Brendan, he's like an alumni. He graduated last year. He came up to visit, and he's the yellow one. So he came out with us, yeah.
I really like how lively it is, and I also like how there's no covers at the bars.
Because Halloween fell on a Thursday this year, Barstool Kent announced it would celebrate the weekends before and after Halloween. Reporting for KSTV News, I'm Michael Neenan.
Thank you, Michael. There's some more events going on around campus and in the Kent area.
Here's Trinity Chapman with more. Hey, Trinity.
Good evening, guys, and good evening, Portage County. I'm Trinity Chapman here with KSTV to let you know what new and upcoming events are happening around our area. Starting off with the College of Arts Discover Music Day, which was held earlier today this afternoon. Students had the opportunity to engage in in-person informative sessions for those interested in pursuing a major or minor in music. Students who are just interested in continuing to make music were also encouraged to join the sessions. The School of Music will also be holding an Explore Music Day on November 6th. The DI Hub is bringing some new tools onto Kent State's campus. Tomorrow, from noon to 2 p.m., the DI Hub will be conducting an introductory workshop for students to learn their ways around a water jet cutter. Participants will learn basic file design while also creating a personalized steel nameplate with a trained technician for assistance. A fee of $10 is required in order to participate in the workshop. Portage County finally seals the deal with Norfolk Southern Railway to repair Ravenna's Bridge. The bridge was shut down back in 2017, leaving motorists to take detours through multiple roadways to arrive at Towner's Woods. The project manager stated that the estimate cost of the repairs will come out to $2 million, with $80,000 coming from, quote, local dollars, end quote. The long-awaited bridge repairs will begin in early 2025. Now ending with a reminder that this week is Ohio's final week for early voting. The Ohio Secretary of State's office has made an available list of extended hours, with the latest time being 8:30 p.m. to vote. Nearly 1.3 million early voters here in Ohio have already found their way to the ballots. Early in-person voting ends November 3rd, and all absentee ballots must be postmarked by November 4th to be counted. And that's all I have for our Kent State and Portage County news. I've been Trinity Chapman with Kstv, and I hope you have a great night, Portage County.
Your first forecast on Kent Stater TV.
Good evening, Kent State and all of Portage County. My name is Sophia Sonato, and I am here to give you your weather forecast for today, tomorrow, and into the rest of your week. Right now in Kent, Ohio, we are looking at beautiful sunny skies. Today has been a wonderful day. It is currently 62 degrees and feels about the same. It's been very sunny all day long as it's heated up from the cool winter morning. The wind is currently going northwest at 7 miles per hour. And the moon phase is currently in waning crescent as we prepare for our new moon in Scorpio on this Thursday, November 1st. Going into my forecast for tomorrow, it's going to be a high of 76 degrees, folks. It is going to be a very warm day, but first I wanted to go into my on-campus forecast. 8 a.m. tomorrow morning, the clouds will still be very present with a 90% cloud coverage across the whole area. It's going to be 54 degrees, so make sure to bring a light jacket or wear a sweater. Be sure to layer up. But by 12 p.m., it's going to be 66 degrees. It's going to heat up. It's going to be cloudy still, 72% cloud coverage, but the sun will be peeking out from time to time. And by 4 p.m., it's actually going to jump up to 74 degrees, right near that high of about 76 that we had discussed. So it is going to continue to be cloudy with a 56% cloud coverage, but the sun will be sure to peek through. And as I had mentioned, those clouds are going to be focused in the morning, but will clear for the most part by the afternoon. There's a 23% chance of precipitation throughout the area, but I don't anticipate it being too much of a problem. Never hurts to bring your umbrella, though, if you want to be too careful. The wind will be going south by southwest at about 15 miles per hour, and humidity is at 66%. And that's where my report ends for now. Stay tuned to see temperatures across the state of Ohio, as well as get a look into your forecast for Halloween.
Thank you, Sophia. 2 parties in Summit County ended with deadly gunfire this weekend. Police were called to a party in Akron on Saturday at around 11 p.m. They found an 18-year-old woman who was shot and eventually died later at the hospital. An 18-year-old male was detained after a brief chase. And at around midnight in Springfield Township, officers responded to a shooting that left 1 man dead. Anyone with further information is asked to contact the local police.
And Akron police are investigating a homicide for the 3rd day in a row. Officers responded to the emergency around midnight last night and found a 44-year-old woman who had suffered a gunshot wound and was unresponsive. After attempting CPR, the officers were unable to revive her and she passed away at the scene. The circumstances of this woman's death are unknown by the police, and at this time, they are working to identify the shooter.
An Elyria woman's house was hit by a car yesterday morning for the 2nd time. Penny Lynch says that she saw the driver get out of the car and run after striking her home. Her house is located on a curve, and if a car goes too fast, it hits the curb and heads directly into Lynch's house. She says that she is optimistic that this doesn't happen again.
Lorain High School is now offering driver's ed during their school day for the first time in 30 years. They are doing so to help aid students who do not have easy access to driver's ed courses. Students can now complete the 8 hours of in-car time and the 24 hours of coursework during the school schedule. By offering this program during the day, students can avoid obstacles of scheduling courses around their extracurriculars.
See how Virginia Republicans are going about removing suspected non-citizens from voting lists and what courts have to say.
The Quarter Pounder is back on the McDonald's menu, but tests have revealed onions may be the cause of the E. coli outbreak. The latest on the fast food chain's efforts to keep dinners safe.
Multiple studies have shown that marijuana can slow both driver reaction and response time, which can be really dangerous. He's here. He's here. Wait. What? I can't drive. Why? My. Oh.
Chance high five.
All right.
When you adopt a shelter pet, you discover all the things that make them unique.
And your mother and...
I am totally a hot person. Right, guys? Thanks for being honest.
They're a little bit of a lot of things, but they're all pure love. Adopt pure love at theshelterpetproject.org.
Kent State Student Media invites you to a charity collaboration between Black Squirrel Entertainment and Kstv, Extra Life. Watch all your favorite entertainment shows in one big 16-hour marathon as they raise money for the Akron Children's Hospital.
That is fantastic.
Starring the illustrious celebrities of the Blurb.
Do you want to go in the timeout?
No.
Okay, then say you're sorry.
The underdog nerds of All Systems Go.
The
comedic hooligans of Grab Bag.
My baby's gonna lose to you, you son of a...
The fun-loving gang, the College Voice.
Nice, Colin.
The musical masterminds of Kent Core.
Let's just...
Let's go.
And more.
You know the rules.
Just electric.
Come see all your favorite friends, support a great cause, and join in the fun. Extra Life. Premieres Saturday, November 2nd at 10 a.m. See it all on Black Squirrel Entertainment.
Tomorrow's news leaders.
Today's top stories.
From an award-winning student newsroom.
This is Kent Stater TV.
Your community.
Your stories.
Welcome back. With the election 8 days away, Lexi Blatnick has the updates.
Good evening, Lexi.
Thanks, Anthony and Josh. Plenty of news today, from a recent CNN poll to ballot box burnings. A recent CNN poll shows that voters have little confidence in former President Donald Trump conceding if he loses the upcoming election. The poll found that only 30% of voters believe that Trump will concede if he loses the election. It also found that 56% have little or no confidence in the Supreme Court to fairly rule any election-related legal cases. Philadelphia's district attorney is filing a lawsuit against Elon Musk over his $1 million voter sweepstakes. DA Larry Krasner filed today, calling Musk's sweepstakes, quote, an illegal lottery scheme, end quote. Pennsylvania law requires lotteries to be ran by the state, and that Musk's giveaway does not meet those guidelines, according to Krasner. Last week, the Justice Department warned Musk that the giveaway might violate election laws. Moving to Virginia, Republicans are asking the Supreme Court to allow the removal of suspected non-citizens from the voting roll after a federal appeals court ordered election leaders to restore the registration of about 1,600 people. The judge presiding over the case says the purge violates a federal law that blocks the government from removing voters 90 days before a federal election. The federal law does allow reviews of individual registrations, however. Investigations are taking place after 2 ballot boxes were set on fire. The 2 incidents happened earlier today at ballot boxes located 15 miles apart from each other in Portland, Oregon and Vancouver, Washington. Both incidents included a suspicious device in the boxes, according to authorities. Elections officials say that 3 ballots were damaged in Portland and hundreds of ballots were damaged in the incident in Vancouver. For more news on national news, visit Kent Stater TV or Kent Wired. For KSTV News, I'm Lexi Blatnick. Back to Josh and Anthony at the desk.
Thank you, Lexi. Now, Massachusetts firefighters are starting the week battling brush fires near Salem. More than 100 acres have been burned in the area by brush fires that started Saturday.
The fires have been spreading as tourists converge on the city for Halloween events downtown. There are no reports of injuries or damage to any homes or businesses.
Keeping you informed and ahead of the storm, this is your KSTV weather.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome back. Right behind me, we have temperatures across the state of Ohio. So let's take a look, starting with Toledo up here. It's currently looking at 61 degrees. Columbus is at 68. Cincinnati is still at 70 degrees, even as the sun is starting to go down. Athens down here is sitting at 65 degrees. The Akron-Canton area is looking at 57. And Pittsburgh, getting ahead for that Monday night football game, is looking at 64 degrees. Zooming into the northeastern part of the state, it is going to be about the same as the Akron-Canton area. Sandusky is currently looking at 60 degrees. Mansfield is sitting at 63. Worcester is at 64. Cleveland is at 62. Kent is looking at 59. Ashtabula is at 61. And Y-Town, my town, is currently sitting at 59 degrees. Going into my extended forecast for the week, tomorrow, as I had mentioned earlier, it's going to be warm once again. It's going to be a high of 76 degrees with some clouds in the morning, but they'll clear out a little bit as the day goes on. On Wednesday, we are going to reach record high temperatures with that high of 77 degrees and a low of 61. On Thursday, on Halloween, I am unfortunately predicting a pretty good chance of rain, 71% about, with a high of 76 and a low of 45. That rain is going to cool us down. By Friday, it's going to be a high of 51 degrees and a low of 37 with clouds all throughout the day. On Saturday, the sun will start to come out a little bit more with a high of 55 and a low of 35. On Sunday, it's going to be a high of 63 degrees and a low of 53. And this time next week, I am forecasting rain at about a 56% chance with a high of 67 degrees and a low of 55. And that is where my report ends. For more on that chance of Halloween showers, as well as the rest of your weather forecast, you can tune in right back here with us at KSTV. From the Franklin Hall studio, I'm Sophia Sonato.
Thank you, Sophia. Spirit Airlines has announced a new plan to sell older planes and cut jobs. They said the plan would sell 23 of their older Airbus aircraft starting this month. Spirit estimates this would bring in about $519 million. The airline company also plans to cut about $80 million in annual costs from reduced jobs. It's not immediately clear how many employees would be impacted.
And more households earning 6 figures a year are living paycheck to paycheck. According to a report from the Bank of America, around 1 in 5 households that make $150,000 a year are living that way. This is mainly due to rising mortgages and inflation, as well as expensive utility bills. Officials say these households may find financial relief as inflation drops.
The rideshare company Lyft has agreed to a $2 million settlement with the FTC for misleading drivers about their pay. The FTC said Lyft made deceptive claims about how much drivers could expect to make per hour. This comes after Lyft ran ads to recruit drivers that referred to specific hourly amounts. The FTC says the settlement is part of its ongoing efforts to protect gig economy workers.
Target is making it easier and cheaper for you to host Thanksgiving this year. The company is offering a meal bundle for just $20, which is $5 less than last year. It feeds around 4 people and includes all the traditional Thanksgiving favorites, including a turkey up to 10 pounds, potatoes, canned green beans, stuffing mix, and more. Other retailers like Walmart and Aldi announced that they were going to lower their prices on their Thanksgiving meal deals as well.
And McDonald's will start selling its Quarter Pounders again after temporarily stopping due to an E. coli outbreak. The burger chain said that after testing, it's come to the conclusion that the outbreak is not because of its beef, but potentially connected instead to their onions. The CDC and other federal agencies, including the Food and Drug Administration, are still trying to determine the exact source of the outbreak. At least 1 person has died after eating at McDonald's, and about 75 others have gotten sick.
On Sunday, a bittersweet moment for Cleveland as the city mourns the loss of Jim Donovan. The Browns rally together to honor his legacy.
Are you feeling lucky? Find out about the way that this North Carolina man cashed in on the lottery.
My heart doesn't see race. Love is love.
What to expect when you're expecting
Like here.
a teenager.
Today, I'm going to show you how to teen-proof your home. First step, hide the car keys. Preferably somewhere they would never look. Challenges will come up. Be ready for them. Hi, honey.
Ready for the... Mom, you don't use mannequins in the mannequin challenge.
You don't have to know it all to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
Imagine what you'd see if every child had a book to read. 'Cause every kid across the nation deserves a book to read, and we can make it happen right now. No, I don't know what you've been told, but kids with books learn so much more. So the mission is for us to get a book to each and every child. So let's join hands, book people unite, unearth hidden passion. Come on, we'll have a good time. Seeds of inspiration to motivate some magic. To change the writing on the wall, writing on the wall. And make a difference. One book can inspire a child. One book can be the first thing that helps to change a life. People unite.
Read to a child today and spark a lifetime of ambition.
This is your Kent Stater TV Sports Report.
Hello and good evening, Kent State. We had a fun weekend full of action, and I'm ready to get into it. I'm Jordan Hiles. Let's go. The Kent State soccer team battled hard but ultimately fell to Eastern Michigan 1-0 in their final regular season road match. The Eagles struck early with Matty O'Farrell netting a goal just 4 minutes into the game. Despite the early setback, Kent State ramped up their offensive pressure but failed to find the equalizer. Kent State will return home for their regular season finale against Bowling Green on Halloween at 3 p.m. This match will kick off the Flash Frenzy Week, promising an exciting end to the season for fans and players. Switching on over to the football field, Kent State dropped their second MAC road contest of the season on Saturday, falling to Western Michigan 52-21. The Broncos dominated the first half, racking up 38 unanswered points with 4 touchdowns and a field goal. However, Kent State fought back just before halftime as Tommy Yolotowski connected with Luke Floria for an 18-yard touchdown pass with 13 seconds left. Western Michigan answered with a final touchdown, and Kent State scored one last time in the closing seconds with a pass to Connor Muldowney in the back of the end zone. Kent State now returns their attention to midweek action, preparing for a home game against Ohio on Wednesday, November 6th at 7 p.m. We're now out in Cleveland as the Browns welcome the AFC North rival, the Baltimore Ravens. Both teams have field goal points, but the Ravens are the first to add a touchdown. Lamar Jackson connects with Nelson Aguilar with an 11-yarder to make the score 10-6. Early in the third, Jameis Winston throws a deep shot that is caught by David Njoku for Cleveland's first touchdown. It's now late in the fourth, 1 minute to go. Winston goes long and it is caught by Cedric Tillman, whose 38-yard touchdown will make the score 29-24. The time has run out for Jackson and he is running all over the field trying to find an open teammate, but I just don't think he can. It's his last shot and he goes for the Hail Mary, and it is no good. And that will do it, folks. I know Jim Donovan is looking down at the Browns smiling. The final score is 29-24. Unfortunately, that is all the time I have for you today, but you're in luck because KSTV's very own Sports Corner is live at 8 to give you even more sports coverage. I've been Jordan Hiles. See you soon.
Thanks, Jordan. The sports world is remembering the life and legacy of Jim Donovan after his recent passing. Donovan was a longtime sports reporter for 3 News as well as the radio voice of the Cleveland Browns.
After yesterday's victory over the Baltimore Ravens, Browns head coach Kevin Stefanski and general manager Andrew Berry delivered the game ball to Donovan's family. Tonight on WKYC, they will celebrate the life of Jim Donovan during their 7 p.m. newscast. Just in time for Halloween, it's National Chocolate Day. We'll tell you some of the history of the famous treat.
Kent State Student Media invites you to a charity collaboration between Black Squirrel Entertainment and KSTV, Extra Life. Watch all your favorite entertainment shows in one big 16-hour marathon as they raise money for the Akron Children's Hospital.
That is fantastic.
Starring the illustrious celebrities of the blurb.
Do you want to go in the timeout?
No.
Okay, then say you're sorry.
The underdog nerds of All Systems Go. The comedic hooligans of Grab Bag.
My baby's gonna lose to you, you son of a...
The fun-loving gang, the College Voice.
Nice, Colin.
The musical masterminds of Kent Core.
Let's just...
Let's go.
And more.
You know the rules.
Just electric.
Come see all your favorite friends, support a great cause, and join in the fun. Extra Life. Premieres Saturday, November 2nd at 10 a.m. See it all on Black Squirrel Entertainment.
Roll over. Chance high five. All right.
When you adopt a shelter pet, you discover all the things that make them unique. And your mother and...
I am totally a hat person. Right, guys? Thanks for being honest.
They're a little bit of a lot of things, but they're all pure love. Adopt pure love at theshelterpetproject.org.
My name is Liam Aberly. I am an assistant designer here at Yellow Cake. Everything I do currently is all stuff that builds on top of things I learned at Kent.
They had a different commitment to their craft or to their major. You know, part of that is just who he is naturally, and I think part of that he gleaned and honed at, his time at Kent State.
There has been a bit of a budding scene here in Cleveland between Valerie and some other designers that live around here, and we're really starting to put Cleveland on the map in the fashion world.
Well, a North Carolina man just won $1 million thanks to a $20 bill he found in a parking lot. Last week, Jerry Hicks went to a convenience store and found the bill which he used to buy a scratch-off lottery ticket. Turns out he picked the winning ticket. He says that he'll use the money to help his children and retire after being a carpenter for 56 years.
And with Halloween right around the corner, there's not a more perfect day to celebrate National Chocolate Day. Chocolate can be made after cocoa seeds are roasted, and those can be found in Mexico and in South and Central America. And chocolate can be enjoyed either by eating or drinking it, and it comes in many different flavors like milk, dark, unsweet, and white.
Well, I love chocolate very much, Anthony, but unfortunately, I think that is all the time we have for today.
Thank you so much for joining us. For updates on all these stories and more, visit our website.
And also be sure to follow us on all social media at Kent Wired. I'm Sophia Sonato.
I'm Michael Neenan.
I'm Anthony Leonardi.
And I'm Josh Aponte. Have a great night, everyone.
At Kent State University, student athletes from around the world find their home away from home.
My dream has always been to come to the United States and play basketball on a college level.
I'm going to be the first graduate in my family. It's a big thing for me.
The faculty members here at Kent State are incredible.
I feel like Kent State, it has all the opportunity in the world.
Northeast Ohio is the ideal place for them to excel athletically and academically. From the moment they arrive, students are surrounded by a network of support that helps them thrive and achieve their dreams.
We are a family, so helping each other out is one of the most important things.
Straight away, I knew I had people that I could count on. As soon as I got here, between coaches, friends that I met pretty early on, I feel like this is a second home now.
This is the place. This is it.
Coach Starkey, he always asks about how you're doing.
Our coaches are so supportive. They make you better athletes, and so many of those qualities are transferable. You're going to come out of here being a successful student athlete.
The black truck? Hey, Christina from accounting.
Yeah, hi.
Hey, I used to date a girl named Christina.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then she dumped me for my best friend. You want to see some photos of them that I took?
I don't.
I thought we talked about this, buddy.
Buzzed and overshared again?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna call a car.
That's a smart idea. So, yeah, I know. That's why I did it. Hey, you're gonna get back to the top of the mountain. Does that mean I'm gonna get back with Christina? No. Oh. No.